Massive Metro. The Takeover with Thembi.
Welcome to Massive Metro. Welcome to the Takeover, Gert. How you doing?
I'm so excited. Like, my career literally started with you. Remember when you wore the blue dress to the J&B Metal Durban July, one of those things?
I wanted to remind you of that. I'm just so surprised that you remember.
I could never forgot, because that's like the first time the media was like, hey what's this now?
It's Gert Coetzee. He's in the building and he's doing amazing things.
Yeah.
Baby, even though it was the beginning of us working together, you killed it, boy.
Thank you.
I was just so amazed by the work, the feel, the finishes. Basically, you know what? I can wear your stuff inside out.
Thank you. And that's what I love to hear.
Yeah.
That's so nice to hear.
You know, now I think this is the greatest platform. Then I can ask you this question. When did you learn about a woman's body? Why do you get it right all the time?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I think I've done this in like the past 6 lives or something, because I just know this job inside out. Things that I don't even know where I've learned them. I just know. I think it's a little bit.
Isn't it from home?
I think so.
Because you are a homey body, surrounded by mommy, surrounded by, aunties, grannies. Remember, I met your family.
Yes.
And were there sewing machines around? Were dolls? Were materials around? Cottons, needles? Where do you get it from?
Oh, my mom's a physio and my dad's a farmer. So it's as far as I can get. Maybe because my mom's a physio, I used to see lots of people in their bodies. But I really don't know. I think really understanding a female form is one thing. But understanding their minds is something completely different.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that, like, I'm very perceptive to how people are and what they like. Their personalities are like. So I think I just kind of pick up on that. That's why every Gert and Coetzee dress looks so much different, because in a way I kind of try and channel that person's personality when I design for them, and then it comes through in the design.
We are difficult. We don't even understand ourselves. You know why? Because we go through so much.
Yeah.
Emotions, hormones,
hormones.
The monthly thing.
I get that and I understand that.
And even shopping, it's a problem. You leave your house knowing this is what you want, and you get to the shop and then you change your mind.
But I think whenever...
How do you convince a woman's mind? How do you convince us to say, okay, this is the right direction, that's the right color? When did you get it right?
If she doesn't know what she wants and we just say,
which you get all the time.
I'm just like, okay, let's just breathe and we take it back a notch. And then immediately you see their energy relaxing, and then they're like, oh, okay, cool. So it's not a rush. And I think people also have a perception that when they get there, I'm going to be mean to them. I'm going to be this diva designer.
I know.
But it's
probably worse now because you're on the air, like on the sky.
But it's a very like relaxed environment. It's a very collaborative environment. And I think that is when we are co-creators in something and the client feels, or say for you feel, you have had input into the dress.
Yes.
Of course you're going to like it more.
Yeah. That's amazing, because you got it right the beginning when you started your career. So you are the chosen one, the blessed one, the anointed one. This, like, God just gave it to you like that. And congratulations on that.
Thank
I don't want to waste your time, because you said, Thembi, I have a big night. I have to prepare for tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
What should we expect? It's fashion week. It's excitement. I also have to go back home and get ready for the show tonight and your show tomorrow. So what should we expect?
I think this year, the social issue that I've really kind of dealt with was childhood literacy. So what I'm urging people that's coming to the show to bring with you a children's book and lay it on the pink runway. I'm going to then collect those books, wrap them up beautifully, and comes Christmas time, I'm going to donate them to Shine, which is a NGO literacy program. And they're going to be giving them to the kids. I think that is what's really important for me this season, about the social issue that I'm trying to get. And then on the fashion side, I mean, it's me. So we're going to do glitz, glamour, cameras flashing so much that can literally blind you. So it's going to be a high voltage show. We have Cara Mosley from The Bold and the Beautiful.
Okay, how did that come about?
Clothing the show. I think... They were in the country.
Yes.
And Vera, the publicist on the thing, contacted us and she was like, Gert, would you like to dress her?
Baby, these things come to you. You didn't even have to make a call.
And then Vicky, my husband, was like...
Vicky, my husband, we're going to talk about that.
Why doesn't she... Would she be willing maybe to be in the show?
Yes.
And close the show? And they were like, yes! Yes, that's possible. Let's make it happen. And
Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian family, how did that come about?
that was also through my other friend, Lebo.
Baby, I saw, was it Chloe? Oh,
Yes,
Courtney.
Courtney,
Courtney
yes.
with your dress. And I
Yeah.
lost my, just like that moment is like, the proudest moment ever.
When they say it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I
It's
think
who you know.
That's very true.
You've been very good with, forming relationships and taking care of them. Your skin, sorry, I'm drifting. You're going to tell me, is it that product we spoke about the other day? Is
Yeah,
that
the
same
vampire
product?
facials.
Okay, girl, we'll just talk about it later. But you've been very, very good with keeping your relationships and working with people that you started with. I mean, the relationship with Bonang, the relationship with Minnie Dlamini, and now is this glow, this brightest girl in the building, Utando.
Oh, yeah.
How has it been working with her? What's the
so
plan
proud
around
of Tando.
Utando? She's amazing. She's beautiful inside out.
Yeah.
Also, but very reserved. But her
so
appearance
reserved.
and her presence are very, very strong. How's the working relationship between the two of you?
She just hit superstardom. I don't think people in this country understand how big Tando's going to be just now, because
Yes.
she literally shot her calendars with Whoopi Goldberg and Naomi Campbell and Lupita, and those are the type of people that she's hanging
That's
out
big
with.
news.
So she is really exploding onto the scene, and I'm so happy because after so many years of pushing Tando into the modeling thing, it's finally now taken off, and not in South Africa but in New York. And I mean,
Yes.
that is any model's dream.
Where do you get that idea from?
I think
I mean, what did you see from her that you thought, wow, this is gonna...
when I met Tando about
Yeah.
6 or 7 years ago, I was walking.
That's how long the
Yeah,
relationship it has been.
has been.
Yeah.
I walked in Cresta shopping center and I just saw, like, it was almost like an angel bumping me from the
Babe,
side.
my feeling exactly.
And I looked back and I was with my mom and dad, and I was like, guys, I just have to run after this person, excuse me. And I ran after her. I was like, hey, Tando, or I didn't even know her name, would you model for me? And she was like, I don't model for people. And then I was like, you know what, I'm legit, take my card, go Google me, and then we talk. And a couple of days later she phoned me and she's like, okay, if ever I'm going to do it, I'll do it for you.
That's amazing.
And that was the beginning of our relationship.
You guys have something great going on right there.
Thank you.
Okay, going back to the Fashion Week, and that's the main reason why you are here today. What inspired working with the children, or even, the idea of the books and donation, and what inspired that?
So see, I grew up with dyslexia, so I know how hard it is not to be able to really read and write.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so everything I do kind of goes off memory. So people with dyslexia, you can't really read the words, so you kind of memorize what the word looks like, and that's how you read. And that was really hard for me to learn growing up. So what I want to do with this is kind of give children the platform
Yes.
to educate themselves. And I think if you teach a child to read, you unlock a world of imagination.
Absolutely.
And then that's so many possibilities that can just come to them. And that's kind of almost investing in the future of South Africa. And for my platform that I have, it's easy to ask all my friends that's coming to the show to just bring along a book. It takes nothing of me. I'm just trying to be the medium that's connecting all of this.
You know how amazing that is, Gert? Putting
you.
fashion and education and music and everything together, and also the platform that you have that you use, to help others. That's really amazing.
I think for my career, the one platform that has really, the one charitable thing that has really always been easy for me to do and that has followed me was education.
Yes.
We've been doing the bursary program that just closed on the 20th, unfortunately. And this is the 7th year running. So we chose our 7 finalists and we're going to be announcing it in November
Yes.
who the winners are. But education is just something that's followed me. And Madiba used to say that education is the country's most powerful weapon.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of my inspiration behind it.
I always wanted to ask you this about your materials.
Oh, yeah?
You don't get them in this country.
I kind
You
of get
travel a
them-
lot?
I travel so much.
Yes.
But I kind of get them from everywhere.
Yeah.
From London to Hong Kong to everywhere. So
Okay. What's the feel? What's the theme this year?
so this season it's
Where are
very
we getting
much,
our materials from?
it's very much the 80s is
Okay.
very, very strong in the collection, but it's really like the Dallas and the Diana Ross side of the 80s. So it's big hair, big shoulder pads, lots of drama, but I've
The
kind
Alexis of the
Alex-
Santa Barbara. Ooh, Tim, your
Yes,
age.
look there. So
Yes.
I kind of referenced that a lot and kind of like redesigned it this
Okay.
season. So it's not really the 80s, but there's so many influences of it.
That's amazing.
Only on Massive Metro.